day everyone! How are you all today? My name is Prince and I will be your online teacher for Shake It Up Advanced today. For today's lesson, it is about philosophy. Quite literally, the term philosophy means love of wisdom. In a broad sense, philosophy is an activity people undertake when they seek to understand fundamental truths about themselves, the world in which they live, and their relationships to the world and to each other. So let's now answer questions related with this topic. Are you all ready? The first question is, why should we care about others? Studies show that caring for others is good for us and it's beneficial to our well-being. Giving support to others out of choice leads to reduced stress, increased happiness, and an increased sense of social connectedness. Even caring for a pet can have a calming effect and can provide meaning and purpose. And when we are less stressed, happier, and better socially integrated, we make better decisions for the long term. So these are some benefits of caring others. It creates a sense of belonging. It gives you a sense of purpose. It is contagious. You will boost your self-esteem and you will create stronger friendships. The second question is, do you believe in fate or destiny? Fate or destiny refers to a predetermined sequence of events or outcomes. Belief in fate implies that there is a higher force or being that defines these outcomes for its own mysterious purpose. Many of us believe in fate because it offers us comfort and security. When bad events occur, fate tells us that this is all part of a greater plan. On the other hand, if all outcomes are written in stone, then we have no control of our own destinies. As a result, lack of free will may cause feelings of helplessness and worthlessness, which can lead to depression.
Oh no!
If we cannot change anything, then there is no point in trying and no ownership of action. What fate gives can be taken away just as quickly. The third question is, do you believe in karma? The word karma has entered the everyday vocabulary of many Western people, but it often has a misunderstood meaning, either as an occult, mysterious, metaphysical force, or as an inevitable fate. Essentially, karma indicates our good and evil intentions. These intentions are manifested as good and bad deeds with our body, our speech, and our mind. The fourth question is, how do you know that God exists? The Bible says that there are people who have seen sufficient evidence, but they have suppressed the truth about God. On the other hand, for those who want to know God, if He is there, He says, "You will seek me and find me." Here then are some reasons to consider. Number one, the complexity of our planet points to a deliberate designer who not only created our universe, but sustains it today.
Wow.
Number two, a divine programmer. DNA informs, programs a cell's behavior. And the last one, God has revealed Himself to us in detail. All you have to do is to believe and expect to experience miracles in your life.
Oh my God! Wow!
The fifth question is, what is gravity and how does it work? Gravity is an invisible force by which a planet or other body draws objects toward its center. The force of the gravity keeps all of the planets in orbit around the sun. How does gravity work? Earth's gravity is what keeps you on the ground and what make things fall. Every time you jump, you experience gravity. It pulls you back down to the ground, and without gravity, you would float off into the atmosphere, along with all the other matter on Earth. The sixth question is, when do you think the world will end? Biblically speaking, one day, Jesus will return to this earth to judge the living and the dead.
Oh no!
However, there are 5 ways the world is most likely to end, and it is explained by scientists. Number 1 is biological and chemical warfare. Number 2 is catastrophic climate change. Number 3, asteroid impact. Number 4, supervolcanic eruption. And number 5, the artificial intelligence. The 7th question is, what do you think existed before the universe was created? So let's think further back. The first long-lived matter particles of any kind were protons and neutrons, which together make up the atomic nucleus. These came into existence around 1/10,000th of a second after the Big Bang. At the start, the universe was infinitely small.
Wow.
Everything around us, the stuff that makes up the galaxies, stars, planets, me, and you, was all squished together, creating what is known as a singularity. A singularity has been defined as a point in space-time where the laws of physics as we know them break down. For whatever reason, this singularity rapidly expanded into the universe we now call home. Do you believe with it? Number 8, are there limits to human creativity? Again, it all depends upon the will and capability of an individual. It all differs from person to person. We will find different opinions. For some, creativity is boundless. People are creative and they can showcase their creativity at different intervals of time. Creativity is endless. The 9th question is, can a society exist without laws? The 9th question is, can a society exist without laws?
Oh
A
no!
society rarely survives without some formed code of conduct. Thus, it cannot exist without law, whether it is natural law or human law. From the very ancient period of human evolution, there is certain practice going on of law. Since then, the law has referred to be needed term in society. These things help us to build our character, especially our conscience. The last question is intelligence more useful than wisdom? Wisdom and intelligence are both great qualities to have, but they certainly aren't mutually exclusive. Intelligence doesn't guarantee wisdom and vice versa. First things first, what do the two actually mean? Wisdom described as the quality of having experience, knowledge, and good judgment. Intelligence, on the other hand, is defined as the ability to acquire and apply knowledge and skills. It is about intellect and the application of that intellect. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed watching and I hope you learned something from our discussion today. You can put your questions or reactions to our comment section below. Thank you for having the class with me today and I hope to see you all next time. Bye bye!